Approximately 4 million homes are at risk of going into foreclosure. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, California licensed real estate agent, member of the Santa Barbara Board of Realtors. I want to thank you for checking in today. If you're new, I want to welcome you. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. As a real estate agent in a red hot market in what has been the busiest time ever in the history of real estate, with astronomical growth in a short period of time that has clear indications of a bubble, my job is to help bring you guys some temperature checks of the industry and help you from not following the herd and drinking the real estate punch. You would think as a California real estate agent, I would be saying, oh, you can't get hurt in real estate. And one thing I do say and is true, you don't get hurt in real estate when you buy at the wrong time. You get hurt when you sell at the wrong time. So one of the things that I'm seeing right now that is very, very tricky in the real estate market is the amount of people that are in eviction bans and mortgage forbearances. We've been talking about this since the pandemic started and they initiated these programs, but guess what? It is finally coming to an end in merely days. And a lot of people don't realize that it is here and they're not going to reinstate it unless some lockdowns or something occur again. So out of those 4 million properties, approximately 2 million of those people are in eviction bans and the other 2 million are in mortgage forbearance programs. So while the mortgage forbearance programs are going to stagger as they come on, the eviction ban ends all at once. That is a tremendous amount of real estate, a tremendous amount of landlords that have been handcuffed by these properties and tenants that are now finally going to be able to do something with them. Now, I've said this before, we are just entering into basically what we could see at minimum a real estate correction, possibly a real estate driven recession. And don't be shocked if a depression was to be produced out of this current situation that we're currently in. Again, we are in uncharted territories. We have never, ever seen this type of situation before in the economy or the real estate market, at least in modern era. So one of the things that we need to look at right now is if eviction bans are now going to be ending, so these landlords are potentially going to get their homes back, how many of these landlords are going to come to market? My guess is a lot, because here's the thing, folks. We're having a shift in the market. It's some softening, just like we saw in the 2008 housing crash. It was the same exact thing. It was softening. There was no indicators of a crash, but it came. And so what we're going to see now potentially is landlords done with tenants and toilets, and they want to get out of these properties and cash out now while the market has been red hot. Now, unfortunately for them, and if they don't get handled properly with a smart real estate agent that can basically help them see the light of, hey, guess what? What we saw a few months ago, that's over. You can still get a premium for your property, but don't think you're going to get those 20, 30, 40% over asking price offers unless you come on the market at 20 or 30 or 40% under market value. If you come on over market value, you at those types of numbers, you will not see those offers. You have to be a realist. And so that's where we're going to really separate the men from the boys to see which property owners are actually drinking the punch and which ones are like me that understand you're going to have to be strategic and a realist and understand that maybe you're not going to make the killing that some people did with this short window of time that happened during the pandemic. So that's what we got going on, folks. As now the nation is completely opened back up, basically they're ending the eviction ban, and that's what's going on. If we were still in a pandemic situation, that eviction ban would be extended, but we no longer need the eviction ban because we're open. We are open. We're trying to get the back to life. So one of the things we're going to see first is what are these property owners going to do with these tenants? How long will it take them to either get them paid up or get them out? We're going to see inventory starting to come on. Please stay tuned to future videos because this is such a multi-layered dynamic that there's so many. This is like the perfect storm of a whirlwind of everything we've talked about it, from mortgage forbearance, eviction bans, to unemployment numbers, to the amount of stimulus poured in the economy, to devaluing the dollar, to the significant growth that real estate experienced that put it now into a bubble. And with the amount of commercial spaces empty and businesses that didn't come back, there's too many question marks right now to think that we are going to just resume and continue to do this climb. And again, as a California licensed real estate agent, I, want to paint a picture that it will, but as somebody who's trying to bring value to people and keep them from drinking the real estate punch, and thinking that this could go on forever, because it just can't and won't. My job is to really prepare my audience, my customers, to everybody. I don't care if I lose money. I don't care if I lose a sale. I will sleep much better at night knowing that I gave it to you guys how I see it, rather than maybe how other real estate agents want to see it. They're making way too much money right now. And it's just the herd mentality, very short-sighted, people not understanding the dynamic that what's currently going on. So serious business. So I hope that gave you a little bit of insight. Please watch future videos, hit the bell icon so you're notified when my videos come out. I got some really serious stuff and some potentially great news for us as well, because I don't care if you just bought, we need to know what's going on in terms of what to expect. And I don't want you to think just because you just bought that, it's game over for you and it's done. It's not. If you just bought, hold your real estate. Real estate's designed to be held, not flipped and sold and speculated. It's not the stock market, folks. This is real estate. 95% of all millionaires made their money in real estate for a reason. Don't be so concerned about where you live. Be more concerned about owning where other people live. That's what's going to bring you continued wealth, folks. So I hope that helped a little bit. And lastly, let me politely ask you to give the video a like, leave me a comment below. I've been very much enjoying communicating and seeing all your posts. So we'll see you soon, and make it count.